There you go. Okay, so limiting another person's access. Um, this has been asked a lot, and it's quite simple. There isn't an option to for you to do it from your, so you don't like sort of have a master control and then you take over, the 10 devices connected and then you start deciding who gets to do what. But how you do it is you actually take the device off the individual so they connect and they'll have full access just like you do. They'll be able to see everything. And you take their device off them and then you go into this option here, right? Settings option or cog or whatever you want to call it. And then you go to access limits. So it'll default to this. Go into access limit. And then what you do is you limit their access from here. So what I tend to do is I'll do like all on. Okay. And then once I've done that, I'll then decide, okay, what is it that they need access to? aux 1 and 2. Okay, fair enough. Then always give them devices. Otherwise, they won't be able to access the page where they can actually log in and pick the device, that the Mackie mixer that they need. So you must always give them devices. And because this one is stereo, I would give them panning. And I'd also give them channel mutes as well. Where is it? Channel mute. And that way they can mute. Obviously, you'd need to set it to pre so that they don't end up muting everything. And this is what I'd give them. Always give them devices. If it's a stereo, give them pan. And then give them channel mute. And then the aux that you want them to have access to. I don't think there's much anything else that you want to give them access to be able to see here. So then once you do that, you lock it with a code. Boom. Code's been applied. And there you go. So now they can only change what they need to change. And can you see where it says you use left and right pan? Untick that. And then where it says use left and right mute, untick that as well. And then that way, if they mute something here, sorry, it only mutes on the actual channel, on the actual aux channel. It doesn't mute in the main left and right. Whereas if this was on use left and right mute, you'll see it just turns into mute. Whereas if it's if that's unticked, it will specifically say that this mute is only for the aux channel because we're in aux 1 and 2. That's how you can tell. So yeah, this is how you do it, and you limit it from there. And then obviously remember the password. If you don't give them devices, they don't have this option here. You see current device, so they can't log into the actual mixer or log out. So you must give them access to devices. And when it's all done, if you want to change that access, all on, you don't need to put a password for this bit because you're just giving everything, all the access back. And we're back to where we were. So you do it from the individual's device. There's no sort of master control or backdoor access that you have. With other mixers, you would some companies develop 2 apps. One app for monitor mixers and one for the main. So as long as they download the right app, then you're safe. But obviously you still need to check that anyway and make sure they've got the right app. So yeah, that's one thing to look out for. But yeah, that's pretty much it.